your names and a good chunk of the other ones. So, be good little investments. Ta-ta. And she snaps her fingers. And you guys get teleported in a manner very, if not exact same as when you guys get teleported into the arena. You guys are getting teleported out of Lyco's domain. And now, as you guys did not somehow piss off Lyco in the last 3 minutes of knowing her, for the time being at least.
God, if only, though.
That would be very funny. Oh, that did not do
Actually,
what I thought.
screw you, and then we die immediately.
She commands Silas to kill all of you.
But...
I guess we gotta kill Silas.
Oh no, what's
Aw,
shame.
damn.
Anyways,
Kill the furry.
Waiting for this.
You guys are shunted. It's not a nice shunting either. You guys sort of get chucked out of the portal in which you guys stepped through initially. So long ago. That was only yesterday, technically. It's like the you guys ever seen Chronicles of Narnia?
Man.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Anyways, if you guys ever seen Chronicles of Narnia, it's sort of like that when they get yeeted out of the wardrobe. You guys get chucked out of the portal, and promptly thereafter, you guys dogpile on one another, inadvertently, of course. The portal goes quiet, shunts, and the vines that comprise its archways begin to disintegrate into this sort of, it changes from blue to purpley, sort of like glitter, I guess, best way to put it. Sort of like what you see in Elden Ring. whenever an NPC teleports in and then disintegrates out. Looking at you, Melina. Anyways. You guys note a couple things. All of your core NPCs, I would like to refer to them, Amber, Kasai, and Lambert, are present, as are all the hounds and the horses. Rodra is not to be seen, unfortunately. There is one other person in the camp as well. And it is a bit past dawn.
Quick question. Is Arn still here?
Arn is still here. I keep forgetting about him.
Cool.
Poor man. We gotta do something for Arn.
We'll have his arc next.
Sure.
His dear God, my arm is breaking arc.
That being said, as you guys are immediately hit back into the real world, it's not the real world, it's a mortal realm. Can all of you guys roll me your perception?
I can do one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
yay.
Look at Mr.
Oh,
That's
there you
one
go.
over here.
Fucking
Yeah, that makes up for this morning.
Okay, so
Man,
would like
really
to know.
divisive.
roll a good. Well,
These are
not
really
these, but
divisive rolls today.
Yeah.
everyone besides
but
one of
the-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, feels bad.
yeah, exactly that. Everyone besides one of you. You know who you are, unfortunately. You guys catch the scent. It's a scent. I'm sorry to use you as analogy, Garth, but it's a scent Garth in real life is quite familiar with. The smell of wildfire.
Yeah.
Burning. Smoke in the air. Soot. Ash. Don't worry, you guys aren't in a wildfire right now, but since you guys rolled so well, except one of you, sorry, you guys could see off and away some miles, there is a roast in fire. Huge. Billowing. Almost making a big plume of fire. Off in the distance.
How much smoke is in the air?
A lot.
So
Not to the point where it's suffocating the nearby environment. It's sort of just shooting directly up in a weird way.
Is Chaplain Bellamy with us?
Captain Bellamy is with you.
did he get shunted into the dog pile, or is he calmly off to the side?
He gets yeeted out, but he just sort of
Gets up.
deftly just dodges around you guys and then lands and then just brushes off their greaves and tabard.
I do an acrobatics roll to see if I land on my feet.
You can do it at disadvantage.
Hold on.
One does not have a sense of gravity when being yeeted out of a dimension. But apparently,
Apparently
you do.
Silas might.
In fact, white, this is very important for cats. Their tail is actually what helps maintain their sense of gravity when they're being upended like that. And that's exactly what happened. You use your tail to right up yourself, kicking off of whoever you want to target for being whipped by their tail, and manage to land on your feet, as cats do.
Oriana's just gonna go around helping people up. Here we go.
And oh, I just remembered, I need to make a series of Constitution saves.
Ooh. Oh, because they weren't sleeping, I'm guessing.
Nope.
Oh, something else. That's worse.
No, nope, as in they weren't sleeping.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Holy shit! Arn is like dead.
yeah.
They rolled a 1 and got a 1.
Oh, Arn. Oh, Arn. That's fucking hilarious. All right,
So
he
the
has a
-2
good
now becomes a
exhaustion.
-3.
No, I'll leave it at -2.
Oh, if they're not slept at all.
That's pretty fucking hilarious, though.
To be fair, with the point of exhaustion, he does have disadvantage on skills and shit. So it's like,
Yeah.
might as well
Alright,
be
mark
better.
that another one for
Holy shit.
Lambert.
Oh my god.
And before you ask me, no, Lambert does not have Zora protection yet.
He didn't have a long rest.
Shame.
He didn't level up.
All right,
Hey,
Lambert's good. Lambert's good.
do we want to like just take a long rest?
Probably
It
not
just
here,
got
though.
better. It kept getting better.
Side's good. It did, yeah. Got incrementing up.
And Roja has to roll too, wherever she's hiding.
I
She's
know.
not here. Oh.
I'm rolling.
Hey, look.
Jokes on them. Roger already has her orb protection, but she was not nearby everyone else to give it, so.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, she was like in a tree, basically, right? Like way up.
She's fucked off in a tree. Which reminds me. Rodra, stealth, with advantage. On.
Thank
Okay.
God.
Okay. I don't have exact stats lined up, so. Alright. They know she's there. What a shame. Oh well. So, you guys emerge back out into the mortal realm. It is a good bit past dawn. The sky smells of soot and ash and has a red coloration, because that's what happens when wildfires are nearby. Fun times. Fun times. As I said before, you guys have your core NPCs, your horses and hounds. So I should probably start referring to them collectively, the H&H, horses and hounds. With such successful perception rolls, you guys can see that you guys are the only ones in your camp, aside from the one person, but outside your camp's perimeter are a number of, Black Forest troops. They don't have their weapons drawn or anything like that. They're sort of in a similar casual guarding position as, like, Lambert and them.
Question: are the traps that Redane set up still there? Or Redane and Amber, I think, still there, or did they get triggered?
Those traps are behind you guys.
Oh, they're okay. Never mind then. Dang it.
Oh, they were
Wondering if
outside the
triggered.
wall too.
Ah,
They were like this.
they were not tripped.
And then here.
They were not tripped.
Damn.
Well, they don't approach. They're not in the camp. They
Yeah.
don't need to.
I just really hoping we could find like the one that fucked up and he has like a bear trap on his ankle.
Lambert, what's the situation?
He like stirs. He gets up, sees Chaplain Bellamy, who just gives him a cordial nod, like a knowing nod, and nods back slightly, and then goes over to you. A lot of things have happened in the night, as you can tell from guess. He looks over at the chaplain. I could see you have some inkling of that yourself.
Yes, that is correct. Is it just them? How many?
As far as we've seen so far, a dozen. Chaplain Bellamy nods. Close. A dozen and a half.
Understood, Chaplain Bellamy. Are we being held hostage?
No. Not as far as I'm aware. But that being said, let me converse with my troops. Get my own sit rep before we converse. But please, be assuaged. I'm a diplomat, not a butcher. And he walks off. and he catches up, like he gestures at one of the troops that's sort of crouched in some foliage, and he stands up, and the two of them begin conversing quietly off their ways. So what happened?
We succeeded in Lyco's trap.
He nods. That is good.
Not without a notable amount of costs, but...
And we
Okay.
didn't succeed in the way she wanted us to. Which is better for us.
But you succeeded nonetheless, no?
Correct.
Hey,
You're
we
here.
succeeded in the best way for us.
By the way, would you be able to help Vaso? He took a lot of hits.
Looks like that.
We can get to work. Vaso, sit down. Gladly. Amber trots on up. So, got a new guest for you guys. She throws her thumb over at this figure, a woman dressed in very deep-hued purple, armored, has a shield, a sword, and some other armaments. Long hair, brown, and she is like laid flat on her back, almost like a video game NPC, like being very still, laid hands to her side, just laid next to the fire. The fire pit, rather.
Why is she like that?
Why is she...
I haven't the faintest clue. Sorry,
how did
we
she
just
get
found her in
there?
the middle of the night. That's a hell of a story. So,
Apparently she's
you guys want to go
off.
first? You guys want to go first, or shall we?
I am good. I will stay back here.
I'm sorry, I got to interject a third story. He points at Vaso. I want to know how that happened.
We have a lot of talking to take care of, don't we?
Well, since we're not being butchered right now, I guess we have the time for it.
Shall we get a stick, pass it around, take turns? I heard people do that, apparently.
Was it some fucking... Is that like a Capitolian, like, therapy thing or something?
I don't know, I heard people talking. They say
You're
they
talking
do
right
that.
now.
What wasn't about?
You know what I
It's-
mean, in big
it's
groups
to make
of
sure
people,
that
you're
people
not
get their
stick.
point across rather than get interrupted by people talking all the time.
That's lame.
A little bit.
Saul
Let's
goes
just
to
go
sit
talk
down
to
near
the
the
person.
fire.
It's alright, it doesn't beat lame.
As Zol sits down near the fire, Kasai holds up like this little bowl, this wooden little tub, something that she uses for a mess kit, and oh, what's this? Thanks. He begins eating it. It's potato peel.
Potato.
Confirm Kasai's tribe knows how to make potato peel recipe.
Is it just like fried potato peels, so they're like chips?
You've
Or
seen
is
the
it like-
Boris video, right? I don't need to explain this to you.
I can't remember
It's
the Boris
potato.
video. It's been a minute.
You. Babushka's gonna hate you. Now.
Okay, it is what I thought.
can't fucking believe you.
Ah,
It can be baked as well.
Look, my grandmother's from the south. She's not babushka. She's ma.
Fair enough. So, I assume you guys asked the core NPCs what happened.
Exposition.
speed.
Exposition.
You guys at the core NPCs, and they're in various states of comprehension on it, mostly because some are more awake than others. But they get the general story, the lay of it. Wish I could have gone in. Would have had a better time in there than out here, weirdly enough. Also,
you sure?
Amber takes a potato peel and flicks it at Vaso. You're a dumbass. Yeah. Yeah, so about you being a dumbass, how'd that happen? So when we're taking a rest in Lyco's house, I couldn't sleep. Too much stuff on my mind. And then I started hearing talking from down the hall. So I got up to go check it out. Figured it was one of you guys talking to Lyko or something. When I get there, it's not down the stair, it was down the hall. Doors cracked open, and I saw Lyko talking into this mirror. But it didn't have a reflection in it. It was black, like a tar pit. He looks up. Oh, music bot just dead. Oh, there he goes, came back. He looks up at you, Brendan. I didn't catch all of it, but they were talking about you.
Huh? Me? Why?
She was gonna sell you out.
Okay. Did she say to who?
I didn't catch that part.
Well, that's disconcerting. I know I've got a few people that would willingly, want me to hack, but, I don't know anyone that she would know.
I don't know either. Regardless, she caught me listening in on her.
I don't think
And
catch is the right term there.
I'm too fucking tired to think about it.
Yeah, fair.
So anyways, she made me a deal. I had to do a trial, and she wouldn't send the message. It wasn't sent yet. A trial on my own. No, he looks off in a ways. I wasn't in the right state of mind, so I pointed out that it probably wouldn't be a fair trial. And she acquiesced a bit. And gave me... He stops for a second.
Let me buy this.
Like his you can see his underneath his lips, his tongue is moving around, his teeth they're trying to pick at something. You'd give me your blessing. Keep things even.
What? Nah.
Amber rolls insight.
He made it too suspicious. Can I also roll insight?
You can roll insight.
What the fuck does her
I am also
blessing
going to
entail
roll
at this point?
insight.
Oh my god, that insight though. Hey, I'm gonna throw it.
Oh!
Do I need to throw a d6 on there? I'm gonna throw a d6 on there for the hell of it. Fucking. Damn. Okay.
Well,
You guys are doing very well. All right, now the thing is, can Vasa hold his own against you?
If he didn't make it so suspicious, it's like, okay, damn, he had no shot in hell.
He does have guidance, so he fails. Vasa got laid.
Okay, that's about what I expected.
The biblical sense of knowing her and getting her blessing.
Yeah, I think Oriana's just sipping something and just pauses in the middle of that.
Just
puts
gets
the
a
cup
smirk
down.
on her face and raises her eyebrow. Oh yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Nice. Well,
I
not
don't
nice,
think
because you
that's
sort
his-
of, from the sounds of it, sold your soul.
Yeah.
But keep going. Anyways.
what?
Tolos tugs at
Don't worry
Amber's
about
sleeve.
it.
I don't get it.
I don't get either. What are you
You
talking about?
you will when you're older. You're not that much older than me. But I am still older than you gotta admit.
Oriana
What-
just
what-
does the
what-
hush motion to Anushka. Just
Anyways, I went to the trial. Combat trial. Fighting. And every time between waves, I would get healed.
damn.
Rejuvenated. No, shut up. Then she gave me a sword. Said it was for a job well done. I took that sword. He looks into the fire pit. Zones out of it. That was power. I think you guys can figure out the rest. She did say one thing, though, when I took that sword. Another deal. She was going to let you guys go if I stayed there. And she said if I didn't take the sword, then we would all be stuck there.
Does Vaso seem like he's fully healed now?
Yeah.
I looked at Zal with the look of like, you should punch him now.
He cracks his knuckles, and Vaso just stands up and, like, holds up his hand behind his head. Alright, get it over with. Alright. One Twinsian Hot Pocket coming right up. What the fuck's a Twinsian? What? That's the first part. Wait, there's multiple. What? Alright, that's a Twinsian Hot Pocket.
Do we want to know why? No, I don't want to know why it's called that.
Well,
No,
I mean,
you
there's
don't.
two in twins, right? That
Why
would be the obvious.
But then, yeah, why is it called a Hot Pocket? There's nothing.
Yeah, no,
there's
we're on
nothing.
the same page here.
Marika,
no.
like, leans over and, like, does, like, the down motion, like calm down. Vaso's like, alright. He sits back down, holding a hand to his gut. Yeah. So
In
that's
your
not...
defense, she was very manipulative, and you were in very much a state to be manipulated. But also,
Such
that
is
was
the
really
nature.
fucking stupid.
I don't claim to be a bright man.
Fair enough.
Well, we all got it in one piece, so that is something, right? Well, sort of one piece.
The Archfey did keep her word. She did let you all go. In both your stories.
True.
And seemingly
I've got a
not in
feeling
her
she will be
servitude.
catching up with us at some point. She did say we were hers now, after all. Well, I think
I believe she also provided us the opportunity to not be in her servitude. I believe. So anyways, what about the mysterious stranger over here?
She's still laid out. Right, that. Well, Amber awkwardly looks to Kasai, who just has a furrow in her brow and just like, no, you're doing it. Then she turns to look at Lambert, who's like fucking exhausted, and he just rolls his hand like, get on with it. Sometimes it's hard being the best here. Kidding.
Or the least tired.
That's the best, right? Anyways, so we were setting up for watches in the night, and we heard a scream. A woman scream. It was Amber, like, sort of gets like a perturbed, disturbed rather look on her face. It was harrowing. We had differing votes on what to do. So we came to a compromise that some of us would stay behind, some of us would check it out. But those of us who went to check it out would do it really slowly and stealthily. So we did. Or at least I tried to be stealthy, and she looks at Lambert. It's hard to sneak when there's a dinner plate walking behind you.
Kasai,
You
what
just
was
chose
your
him to
vote?
go with you. You knew what was happening.
I didn't choose to go for him to go with me. Kasai looks at you, Redan. I did the logical thing. We stay put. We knew there was something acting in this woods. We
The
should not go
climate-
chasing such.
You didn't think it was pertinent to obey the guidance and wisdom of someone who's lived in this land before?
I just wanted to see what it was in case it was someone, I don't know, that needed help. And contrary to how she seems, I don't think Kasai knows everything about the world.
It's not about knowing everything, it's about having the most informed decision.
Fair enough, but here I am, right. So I hope that puts a +1 on my track record going forward.
It does not.
Huh, she rolls her eyes. What's the point of doing good and having the initiative to do stuff if I'm just gonna get punished for doing it?
Similar to me with Great Grandfather Redwood the other day. It worked out, but it very much couldn't have.
She rolls her eyes. Regardless,
Regardless.
there she is. And I'll have you know, we got the drop on the Hillandic Black Force that were also checking out the situation.
Which was what situation?
They were prodding an unconscious woman in the middle of the woods next to her sleeping bag. Not in that way.
I'm glad the clarification is there.
The same woman.
That one right there.
Has she awoken?
Nope.
So you found her asleep and you took her back here, and she's not woken since.
Nope. I mean, I wanted to bring her back because a random woman out in the woods might be suspicious, or it might mean that she's the last survivor of a company.
Is she obviously injured anywhere for that to be so?
Not that we saw.
Have any of you done any mystical investigation into her? See if she has any magical stuff?
She looks like
affecting her?
Kasai. Kasai just shakes her head.
Do you know if you were being followed?
Oh no, we were totally followed because the freaking Black Force caught Lambert and decided to have a chat with us. And that's why they're outside the camp right now.
Okay.
Consider this a
Potentially.
win.
Well,
Has she communicated at all? Where has she been?
Shakes her head. Basically comatose this whole time. I mean, according to Lambert, her breathing and everything's normal.
I have some things that I may be able to do about it.
Be my guest. I'm not the
Well-
magic one here.
before that,
Is
should
there
we
her
maybe
eyes open
take
or are they
care of...
closed?
They're closed.
Sorry, Christian. Closed.
Take care of her.
She looks like this.